Akuma from Street Fighter versus Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
I know of those names.
Do either of you guys have any experience with Street Fighter Mortal Kombat, like much at all?
I've played and seen Shang Tsung a little bit.
More in the realm of Mortal Kombat than Street Fighter. However, you know, both of those characters are, like, loved by their respective communities, so it's like, you know, they they do get around.
Yeah.
If I ever throw a Hadouken in real life, I'm gonna die happy. Akuma also uses the short.
I don't think he's going to.
No, but I feel that.
Multi-striking hurricane kick and the Hayaki.
Is he actually that much stronger than other characters, or what?
Actually, yeah. I don't think they bring it up here, so I'm going to. The final boss of Street Fighter 2 was a character named M. Bison. When they released Street Fighter 2 Turbo, if you played on a specific difficulty, you would get to the final boss of M. Bison, and then Akuma would come in and one-shot him.
Oh.
And then you have to fight him, Akuma.
Damn.
So that's kind of where Akuma's at.
Better than the final boss.
Yeah.
It was rumored that Akuma sacrificed his soul to a demon in exchange for the strength to defeat Goku, but this has been declared non-canon. Akuma's got one major.
Why bring it up?
His stamina is absolutely.
Do they take abilities and feats that characters have if they're non-canon or only canon stuff? Do they composite?
So the way they look at non-canon stuff is if it was made by the original creator, it's obviously intended to be the same character, like not like some weird alternate version, and as long as it doesn't too strongly contradict the main canon, they will use it.
Okay.
I would also like to very quickly point out that Akuma's power comes from his fighting style, the Satsui no Hado. They never bring it up in this.
Is that significantly important?
Very.
Okay.
And they don't...
After this episode?
Nah.
Is the thing?
Nah.
Oh.
They just didn't bring it up.
Well.
Oopsie.
Certainly dropped the ball there, didn't they?
Honestly.
I missed that movie. I need to watch that again.
I was actually about to complain the fact that they used multiple clips from that movie, because I hate it.
It's not a good movie, but it's a fun movie. I like watching it.
I love that movie solely for the for Raiden in it.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair, I guess. I can't stand that movie, but that is fair.
It's just not rated at all.
Not at all.
Like, I don't even think they like knew what Mortal Kombat was when they were just like, all right, we got a guy.
Dude, I was watching Corridor Crew. You know them?
Yeah.
No.
They're like a VFX channel, and they have a crew channel where they talk about, like, they have a series of reacting to other movies and shows VFX.
Yeah.
And one of the series they do also is stunt reactions, and they have stunt people on to also check it out so they can have a professional view on it. And they had the stunt guy for, I think it was Johnny Cage from that movie on the show, and they looked at a scene that he did, like as the stuntman for Johnny Cage, and I couldn't believe that they were complimenting the movie in that episode.
Oh my god.
That movie is so bizarre and so far removed from anything to do with Mortal Kombat that, like, if the concept of the game didn't have, like, it stapled to the ground, you know, where, like, it at least had to, like, have some kind of an association by name, like, it would have nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
For just like an hour and 45 minutes.
It's a movie. I don't like it, and I think it's I don't want to dwell on it.
One of the movies of all time.
Think about it.
So who you guys got?
I feel like I'm being biased because they mentioned the villain thing, like the villain. What would it be called? Stereotype for Shang Tsung. Like he's very powerful, but he never makes it all the way. I can't tell if they're going to use that or not, or if that even matters.
That's an interesting point that they would even talk about the fact that, like, with the stereotype of, like, villains never really make it in the end.
Yeah.
are they trying to implement that in part of his character? And it also, like, Akuma seems more like, even though he is kind of a minor antagonist, he's more of an anti-hero slash just he's out for himself as opposed to being an outright villain. Because he's just looking for
good and evil.
he's he's hedgehog.
No.
He
Is Shadow in one of these death battles?
Yes.
yeah.
And I am afraid for what that's gonna be like.
My vote is for Akuma though, because
Me too.
I just feel like Shang Tsung, even though he's probably more versatile, he's not really cut out to, I guess, go up to an actual combatant. You know, that might be as powerful as he is.
They built him up more, and he seems like more of a fighter.
All right. Well, 2 votes for Akuma.
That's interesting that they took the original him.
Yeah, that's from Mortal Kombat 2 or 3, right?
Yeah. I would like to point out just how the jump in quality from the last episode he animated. Like, it's so much better.
I think he probably have more time to do this one, yeah. Ooh.
Well, he also used a lot better sprites.
Yeah.
For this one. My vote is for Akuma. That got way more of a laugh than it should have.
It really shouldn't have gotten one, but it was funny.
It's moving so slowly right now that it took me several seconds into moving in slow motion for it to occur to me that you were making a joke.
Oh man, that was way too close. No kidding, Boomstick. Akuma's raw power and speed pressed a distinct advantage early on, but Tsung's own cleverness and wide array of skills quickly evened the odds. It looked like Akuma had the whole thing wrapped up, but Tsung's morphin' trick saved his ass. Akuma's pride for battle almost cost him his life, as he stopped to see if this new face was worth the challenge. After switching up strategies, Tsung managed to steal enough of Akuma's soul for some extra health and new abilities. But it wasn't enough. In the end, Akuma's skills as a fighter proved unmatched. I mean, Tsung loses to Liu Kang all the time, and compared to Akuma, Liu Kang's the nicest guy in the world. There was no way he could take Akuma's constant punishment. As Shang Tsung isn't used to winning anything on his own, he wasn't perfect in delivering the final blow, leaving him wide open for the experienced Akuma to release his greatest weapon. The raging demon of instant hellmortar awesomeness! And so Shang Tsung fell once again, releasing his devoured souls. Again. Looks like Tsung's all sold out. Get it, Wiz? The winner is Akuma.
I don't think I do.
So, what are our thoughts on Akuma versus Shang Tsung?
I agree because I voted for him.
Yeah. I think I see it coming. Like, Shang Tsung is one of those characters that he's, like, designed like the Joker, where he's just so, like, comically villainous that, like, you love to hate him.
Yeah.
A goatee.
Yeah, he just acts like a douche.
Yeah.
He acts,
He's got the evil smoke and like the eyebrows down a lot of times.
literally, even in the movie, you know, he's gotta be the 14-year-old on Xbox Live in like 2009.
In Mortal Kombat 1, the one that like came out last year, he literally doesn't even have his soul magic. That was taken from him.
Oh.
Like
so
in
he's nothing.
Well, so the timeline got reset, and Liu Kang is like the overseer of it all, and to make sure that Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, and Quan Chi would never rise to power again, what he did was he made it so Quan Chi was just stuck in a mine. He just worked a normal job. Shang Tsung never learned soul magic, and Shao Kahn was just a royal guard. He wasn't any kind of emperor.
Okay.
And even with that, Shang Tsung is an evil prick who tricks people into buying snake oil.
Like
Can
actual,
you-
like
yeah.
the old trick.
Yeah, like it's not actually snake oil. It's something else. But it's
Laser type thing.
yeah. It's snake oil.
Yeah.
He's just a sleazeball by nature.
Yeah.
Can you imagine though actually having to fight him? Well, I mean, even if you were like a very experienced fighter with possibly demon powers, like he just ate part of your soul and you still have to keep going.
Yeah,
Like,
that's...
even if the wind knocked out of you, it would be that on a spiritual level.
Yeah. I mean,
You
yeah.
have to keep going.
Also, I do want to say, I was right that they used the like trope of the villain not being able to get the last blow, the finishing blow in, because he like put his arm up, building up power, and then Akuma just got up and gave another.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they definitely did that.
When you look at them side by side, like even if you didn't know anything about them, it's like that guy, the red one,
That guy's winning.
My vote's on the big guy.
the big guy.